There are other ways that entry takes place up here. One of the more amusing ones, and you will begin to perceive these in other people. That's the fun part. One is what is called, or what used to be called, a remittance man. If you remember in the colonial empire where they had a black sheep in London of a noble family, and he was just embarrassing the family tremendously by his bouts of whatever. And so the family shipped him off during colonial empire days, say to New Zealand, Australia, Singapore, and remitted money to him monthly to keep him there, to pay him to stay away from London and the embarrassment of his presence. What happens here, it's very interesting. We will find other people, other beings, non-human, making an entry here, and they have all the appearance of having been paid to be here, and they don't really want to be here, but they've been paid here to be here because of the fact that someone sent them here and paid off to get them here. Another form of it that's equally interesting is the one that has such profound merit is the being who appears to be on the run from some other energy system, and he's looking for a place to hide. He's got to hide somewhere. And he spots this and says, "Oh, that's great." Wham! And goes in. And here are the guys after him, who can be the old version of the KGB or whatever after him. And what he doesn't know when he makes that dive is that every time he exits and ends a life sojourn, he again is over here. And when he does that, these pursuers are ready to grab him and say, "Gotcha." The other thing that makes it even worse is that when he sleeps at night, in that, you're right on the edge of it, in that past 21 era, and he's sleeping and he drifts out there, they're ready to grab him right now because he's far enough out of phase with his physical body. He's a good target, and they want to grab him. And so he has these horrible nightmares all his lifetime, trying not to sleep. He becomes deathly afraid of sleeping, and he becomes much, much more afraid of dying, because that means the boys will really gotcha when he dies and take him back for whatever reason. Then there's the other types, of course, that in turn are the missionary types, who perceive all of this roiling mass of disorganization and want to do something about it. You could say they're a super form of do-gooders, but they come to fix it, help it. And so they come in here, and they, in turn, the price of losing their memory, their personality, but they still try to express it. And most, if not all of them, become enmeshed in this whole cycle themselves, forgetting all about what their real motive was to help, and they get boozed up themselves. Then the other part, of which one that I'm very familiar with, is where a friend of yours gets enmeshed, and you go in then to retrieve your friend, to rescue your friend, and you too get enmeshed. More common than you think.